Feeling replaced does not always have to be a negative thing to cry about or to be depressed about. Why are you starting your video like this? It is inspired by all the stories I've read after my last video. I posted a video talking about leaving haram relationships and how like beautiful it would be to leave for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and wait for each other to do it the right way, like the halal way, where you have an agreement and you both stay loyal. I've received so many stories like, oh my god, I left my haram relationship and my person betrayed me. Like, I find out that he's been getting to know someone else and now I'm so heartbroken. Like, oh my god, what if I tell you you're in a blessing right now? Like, why do you always have to look at it from the negative point of view? Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Ru'a. Welcome back to my channel. First things first, guys, I need to remind you that when you leave something for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that basically means tawakkul. And we're old enough to know that tawakkul means leaving things in Allah's control, which means it's not gonna go upon your script. It's gonna go upon God's script. So you need to stop trying to be in control and controlling the ending and whatever. Like, okay, so what, that person, okay, you left for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? They left you and they got to know someone else and yeah, khalas, they left. Why are you upset? This is what God sees that is best for you. So you're saying you don't trust Allah's decision? That's basically what you're saying. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can get a little upset because at the end of the day, you're a human being. You have feelings, you know, you're not a robot. But the thing is, you cannot live in it for long. When two people say, I want to leave for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's a three-way possible ending. First one is the best possible ending. Both of them stay loyal, get married, happy ending. Second one is when one is truly honest and when the other one says it, he says, I want to leave you for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Meanwhile, deep inside, he knows damn well he's not coming back. Yep. People actually are afraid to be mature and confront you face to face that I don't think we are gonna have a future together, and that's why I don't think we should continue this relationship, but yet they choose to say, let's just leave it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And deep down inside of them, they know they're not coming back. And the third scenario is when at the start they're both sincere. We're gonna leave for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but then when time goes by, life starts to test them. Both of them started off honest, but they don't have the same level of iman. One has strong iman and actually never went into haram relationships anymore and they stuck to their decision. Meanwhile, the other one did not expect for their iman to be this weak. They started to go into haram relationships again, even though they were like, I don't want to go into haram relationships anymore. I want to do the right thing, but they ended up going back. Keeping in mind that you don't know how that person feels inside their heart, if they're regretting it, if they're feeling guilty about it and whatsoever. What you know is what they chose, and they didn't choose to stay loyal. They didn't choose to keep you. They didn't choose to choose you. What they chose is someone else. And that is the only closure you need. Now, if you're thinking, but it's crazy because we were so perfect. Like, how? How did he just choose someone else? How did he move on so quick? I'm gonna tell you, this didn't happen overnight. You were not replaced overnight. It has been something they had been feeling inside of them. They know they don't want to build a future with you. But as I said, they're too weak or they're afraid to confront you about it. So what they do is they start to detach from inside, from their mind, from their heart, gradually, even if you both were in a relationship. But inside of them, they're like, oh, I know I'm not gonna marry him, but let me just stay. Let me just gradually pull myself out. And that's where they pull out this weapon where, yeah, I'm gonna live for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yup. They start to detach, and that's why they move on so quick, because they have been planning like from so long ago that yeah, they are not coming back, or yeah, you are not their person. The biggest loss here is not losing them, but losing yourself in the process. Girl, don't you dare. Don't you dare. What I mean by that is losing yourself, forgetting who you are, forgetting your value, tying your value to the decision they made. The fact that they left you now, oh my god, I'm replaceable. Oh my god, I am not worthy enough. Whatever, whatever. Girl, what are you saying? There are people out there that would kiss the floor that you walk on. There's someone out there that's gonna love every inch of you. Don't you dare restrict your value or restrict yourself to someone that is literally walking all over you. Like, he doesn't see your value, he doesn't see your beauty, he doesn't see how valuable you are, that he looked somewhere else when you're right here. Don't be over here frozen in time while they're out there like living their life. You live your life too. You live your life too. That's actually the best decision you can make for yourself. And don't let me catch you posting sad shit. Don't let me catch you reposting anything that is depressing or anything that's just looking for attention. Like, look at me, I'm depressed. Come back, please. Look at me, I miss you, whatever. What are you doing still putting your energy towards someone that isn't even thinking about you, or that's someone that has already replaced you? What are you doing? They love this shit. They love it. They have done enough to you. Why are you giving them more? I don't get it. Why are you giving them more? Why are you entertaining them more? Trust me, they see what you post. They see your reposts, and their ego just spikes up. They're like, oh my god, like, look, I did her so dirty and she still misses me. She still thinks about me. That's basically what's happening. Allow yourself to be loved in the best way possible, because that's what you deserve. That's what you deserve, and guess what? You can get that. Do you know how many women are out there being spoiled from every day to every second, from money, from love, from... You think it's impossible? It's possible. It's possible. So why are you depressed because they've moved on? Let them move on. Let someone else better find you. Let someone else better find you. Let them move on. Let them choose someone else, because someone better is going to choose you. But if you're going to keep being depressed and keep chasing something and forcing someone to love you, is that how you want to live life? Is that how you want the father of your kids to be? Oh, I low-key forced your father to marry me, guys. Like, I low-key forced him. He was looking at another woman, and yet I forced him to marry me because... Hello? What are you doing? Value yourself more. Love yourself more. You just be like, bye. Like, okay, bye. Next. Who's next? Who's gonna love me the most? Love yourself so much that you refuse to let someone's decision define your worth. So if you say, oh, I'm always getting replaced, or I was the one who was replaced, whatever, it's like you're allowing the other person to write the story for you and to define who you are. Oh, look, she's the girl who always gets replaced. No one has the right or the authority to do that. And the moment you start loving yourself that way, your mindset is gonna shift from why was I never enough, or why was I not enough even after I did everything, to a mindset where you're like, what the heck, like, I'm not even supposed to prove my worth to you. So them leaving or you being replaced might actually be the start of a beautiful story, the dream life you want. Like, them leaving might bring someone that's gonna be so obsessed with you. And trust me, trust me, that's how it is. That is the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something or I've been a little help. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.